So hello and welcome guys to the first episode of the FIFA 2015 career mode. Yes, we are finally here, and as you can see, the team that was picked throughout the voting, although no one actually commented on the video, which was quite shocking. Luckily enough, I did have a few people that I knew personally that managed to obviously get me through and gave me the team to choose. So we have gone for Crystal Palace. We're just going to go in and quickly look at the transfers straight away, and just to get a basic guideline of how old everyone is in the team. Right, let's do it this way instead. So we have quite a few older players. Speroni, now he's 35, he's not retiring, so I wouldn't mind getting rid of him straight away. He is a good goalkeeper, don't get me wrong. We do have an £8 million transfer budget. I did get the 15% starting budget. We only have 2 spaces in the squad, which is quite worrying. 5 goalkeepers, 11 defenders, 18 midfielders and 6 attackers. So what I'm going to do, guys, is straight away just get into this and put the players up that I don't want no more. So his contract is expiring in 12 hours. He might come up to me and say that he wants to be given away, basically. Hangeland, I don't think I can get rid of because he's recently arrived. Yeah, just as I thought. Delaney, I know I can get rid of him. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I don't mind a few experienced players within the team. So we've got Shola Ramiobi, he's just joined. So it does look like to me, guys, that we have actually got the updated players of who they brought. Let's just have a look. In fact, no, it doesn't look like they have. They've got... yes, we have. We've got Jordan Munch, and also we've got Wilfred Zaha, who's on loan, which is quite disappointed as they've actually bought him. And there was another player, but it doesn't look like he's actually on the update yet. But there's going to be a few guys that we're going to have to shift out. Let's actually go to the position-wise. So we've got Hennessy. Hennessy will probably take our #1 spot. We've got Kettins, who is just joined, so we'll add him to a season-long loan. Payne, 57, 16 years old. We'll give him a chance and loan him out. We don't know what he's going to be like yet. Price, who's loaned out already. Dan, he's a good player. I do like him quite a lot. Delaney, who we're going to be transferring. We've also got Hangeland, who will have to play for the time being. McCartney and Ramage, who's loaned out. McCartney, same again, 67 overall. He's just not good enough, so we need to shift him out as well. So the ideal position is, of what I can see at the moment, there is going to be an awful lot of deadwood that we're going to have to get rid of. So the players that I'm going to have to improve in is centre back straight away, as I can see. Also in the left back, right back spots, to be honest, I'm quite happy with them. We've got Mariappa, Kelly, Hunt, 23 years old, 67 rated. I'm not too sure about this guy. To be honest, for now, because he is quite young, I'll just loan him out. Who else we got? We've got Barry Bannon, Shamak. Now Shamak, I don't really like him as a player. I didn't like him when he was at Arsenal, and I certainly still don't like him now he's at Crystal Palace. So I might shift him out of the club as well. Although saying that, he's actually... I thought he was a striker, is he not? Yeah, he can play striker. So to be honest, guys, what I might do is just keep him as a backup. We've got De Silva. De Silva is 20 years of age, rated 61 overall. Let's get him out on loan. Dobby, he's already out on loan. We've got Williams, who's 20 years old, 70 rated, he's good. Boateng, 18 years old, 57 rated. Hiram Boateng, because he's young, we'll give him a chance and we'll loan him out. Jedinak, I will not get rid of him whatsoever. Garvan, 26, 65 overall. Same again, transfer list him. Gudiora, 28, 67 overall. Same again, yet another player to get rid of. Ledley will keep, obviously, 27. MacArthur will keep. Jordan Munch will keep. Balassi, obviously. Thomas, same again, he's an older player. He's more experienced, but he's just not good enough to get in my team, unfortunately. So we'll get rid of him. Gray, he's loaned out already. Punchin will keep. Kai, he's loaned out, so that's not a bad thing. We've got Wilfred Zaha in on loan, so that's not too bad. We've got Charlotte Amiobi, he can stay for the time being. A player, 64 overall at 23 years old. He's going to be another player that will be shifted on. Although, actually, no, I'll tell you what, we'll keep him for the time being. We'll use him as just a spare. Then we've got Fraser Campbell, Dwight Gale, Murray. Murray's another one we'll keep him same again for the time being. And then we've got Sonogo, who's on loan as well. So if we just scroll all the way across, those are the players that I'm trying to get rid of. So it should bring a little bit more cash in, as well as the wages. And those are the players that I'm trying to shift out on loan. Obviously, once I do get some players in, guys, we will get rid of the ones that I don't need. So let's go into the search players tab, and let's get a couple of players that I might want. So first off, let's get a centre back. Anything from the age of 23 to 27 will do, and ideally I'd want them to play in the Barclays Premier League, not so bothered about the team. So purpose of this series, guys, with obviously Crystal Palace, I know a lot of people, they'll turn around and they say, oh, I'm going to do Crystal Palace and I'm going to get on to be the top team in Europe and win everything type of thing. I'm not, guys. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change things around a little bit. Now, Crystal Palace, what I wouldn't mind doing is making them into a Europa League team. So obviously not in the first season. Ideally I want to get 9th or 10th position. I reckon that's more than feasible with the team that we have, as well as the players that I would like to bring in. And then in the second season, what I wouldn't mind doing is possibly making them into that European team. Possibly make a fight for Champions League, depending on how much budgeting that we get for next season, or for the season after. So basically it's going to be 3 seasons. And then obviously within that third season, if we are in the Europa League, if I can get as far as I can in that, hopefully wouldn't mind getting to the round of 32, so just out of the group stages, which will be more than pleasant enough for me. We'll soon find out though. The last thing I want to do is get into a relegation dogfight, and then obviously once we move on from there, we can go to a different team. So first of all, I'm just having a look at a few players. Winston Reid, he's been heavily linked with a lot of teams out there, so if I add him to my shortlist and also get a scout on him as well, so that's one player I wouldn't mind getting. Nadum Onahua, if that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure. I wouldn't mind getting a scout report on him and also adding him to my shortlist. And there is also one other player that I wouldn't mind as well. So it looks like Gabriel has moved to Arsenal, so there has been a bit of an update, but nothing too extreme. And I think, to be honest, guys, that's about it for the transfers as a centre back. Maybe James Tompkins as well. Let's get a scout report on him. And also I wouldn't mind having a look at another left mid. So who we got in here then? Obviously people who are going to be nothing but over the odds for Crystal Palace, like Eden Hazard, Samir Nasri, Schürrle. So let's go Junior Hoylett. He's got a lot of speed, so let's get him. Jay Rodriguez, he's another good player, heavily linked with quite a lot of clubs. Even Manchester City are thinking about going for him, which is a surprise. But let's get them 2 on the scout. And also I might try and go for Elia. I think he's a pretty good, he's on loan, so I won't be able to go for him. But that's going to be it for the left mids. And also, just to close the episode up, let's see if I can find a decent enough striker. Ideally, guys, there's one striker I'd love to go for, and I think actually I might. In fact, you know what, I'm going to go for him just before this episode closes. So team, I need Barclays Premier League. The team is West Brom, and the position is attacker. So let's have a look, and there he is, Saido Berahino. So let's get him scouted, and I think that's really it for West Brom. I don't think West Brom have any other complete buys. But anyway guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. What we'll do is we'll get into all of this bit in a second. Apparently already looking at that, the assistant manager thinks we should be looking for a striker. I don't personally think we should. But also what I'll do guys is a little bit off camera just to get the team sorted out, get the right formation. And from there we'll go on to the transfers, getting some players in, getting some players out, the old Deadwood. And we'll go from there into the first game. So thank you very much guys for watching the first episode of the Crystal Palace career mode. Please continue to support that you've been shown on my other series so far. FIFA and Minecraft are going to be the main ones that are going to go up on my channel. The side games are like Trials Fusion and stuff like that. But I hope you guys like this first episode of the career mode. We got a little bit of transfer business done, and we also found out what team it's going to be. So hopefully you liked. Make sure to leave a like on this episode. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more amazing content. And there will be more amazing content coming throughout the year of 2015 onwards. This isn't just going to be a part-time thing for myself. This is going to be full-time. This is what I'm going to be doing for quite a while, I hope. But you guys will be the judge of that by subscribing. So thank you very much guys, take it easy, be good, and I'll see you guys very soon for the next episode.